That's silly username. I'm not gonna say that. Hobo, what's up, Seahorse? William, RS. Good morning, Seattle. Double lettuce. What's up? What's up? I bet you're very happy about last Sunday. Sean, we'll get started. We'll find something silver and buck and go it. My roommate and a few of my friends they're all Seattle fans. They're all Seahawks fans, so they're very happy to see the Seahawks not get to the 1 yard line at any point during that game and pass the ball. Fun little Tabaristan Hemi-dram from the 8th century starting off today here. We'll kind of kick it off. I opened multiple NGC subs yesterday, so maybe not between the last show, just one. I think it's the sub ending in 800. So we should have some good stuff in there. I think we have some Alexander the Great units. Ooh, $16. I'm gonna lose a bit on that one. Starting off on a pretty piece there. It's a nice pickup, Vincent. The windmill stuff. Okay, we have some windmill stuff on the eBay. We're not allowed to sell that on Whatnot, but eBay does allow it. So there's some stuff on eBay, and then maybe I don't think there's really anything on the Whatnot, but or on the website. But we've in the past I've kind of made a lot of the grab bags kind of full of things that we can't sell. So Nazi Germany, North Korean, stuff like that will often make their way into the grab bags. Here's a German porcelain piece. Currently at $3, and we're gonna taking tumbles multiple in a row here. Maybe we'll actually slow down. Nice pickup, DB Fly. Okay, we'll hold off. I might go a little slower. I'm not gonna just buck and go everything apparently. We have a bit of silver today. We do have a lot of NGC stuff. Well, I do have more of that porcelain. I cannot sell it for $3. We paid multiples on that, so I'd have to, if I run some more immediately, I'm gonna have to make some start bids that are in the double digits. Most of them I need like 17 out of, but I almost never get 17 out of it. This is an interesting little. Yeah, I can pick some out and run some, but I usually just buck and go it, and as long as I lose a couple of dollars, that's fine. But if I'm losing double digits like that, if it sells for $3, I can't. So yeah, we definitely have some German coins. A lot of our German stuff is, I'm trying to think, going to be around that time frame. We actually might have a bit of German states today. I'm trying to just thumb around and see if we have any more like not guild. We do have some fun ancients, a lot of Islamic. Ooh, and then we'll see most of it later next week. But we just opened a package yesterday and Gabe got some ready of some cooler English stuff. Let's see what UA14 is. Okay, let's see. Okay, we'll run one more of these not guild pieces. I'm gonna run it back and go. And then I'll pick out some 75 Pfennigs UA14, see if we can find it. Let's see, 1435. A lot in here. Cool, we've got it. Panamanian piece. 1435. Nice pickup there. 1932 Panamanian 1/10 Balboa. Small silver coin. Panama. 1/10 of a Balboa. We have these. We have a few that are gilt of the porcelain pieces. Nice pickup, Jeremy. This is a porcelain 5-mark Buck and Go, 1921. Has these gilt edges, which I think are very neat. Currently at $16. These usually never go under 20. Nice pickup. Oh, some last second snipes. Nice win. Let's see, 21, 33. I'm not sure if we have any German states. This is a Gashano Sasanian issue. Buck and Go. Very classic Sasanian headgear there. Loader, so please say German. Okay, perfect. I'll try to say German if we get anything in here. This is Austrian from the early 19th century, I believe. Yeah, 1800. Austrian Kreuzer, Buck and Go. Let's see what we've got, because we should have a good amount of grid coins. Maybe I can show them off. I kind of organized them a little better, so my desk is not quite as horrendous here. But man, I think we probably lost money on almost every coin we sold there, which is crazy. We'll hop off the Buck and Goes for a bit. It's not like these are they're cheaper coins, but they're can't take it. Let's see where the deuce subs are. So we have some fun things. We got some. Oh, here. I know some people are always interested in Numidian coins, so we got a group. Just got the sub back from NGC yesterday. We have some Numidian coins. It's kind of like the Horn of Africa area, and these coins are dated to like the Second Punic War, like 208 to 11ish. $280 to small town. I'm not sure what that's gonna be. If you can click on the coin and find the description. Oh, for the Numidian. I don't think they're 280. I think they're closer to the late 2nd century. But I'm probably wrong. Because it should be Mixipsa or Massinissa. And I think the general idea is usually like, okay, yeah. So that's what I thought. We have some Alexander the Great that just came in that sub. We have some that are kind of pretty. I'm looking at an Alatonian. We don't have any pilot today. We should be getting some, hopefully, some coins back from NGC in the next couple of months. But NGC kind of takes a while. I think the current turnaround on some of our gen grade is the Alexanders will start at 100. It's been like 2 months for like the quickest, and some of the harder things take longer than that. We can run a Widow's Might, just a regular Widow's Might. I do have some procurators. I think some like Valeris Gratus and some Porcius Festus. This is a generic Windows might. Not bad on detail wise. You get that full anchor and a star there. Let's see. Spin the That's a hilarious username. What if you click on the item, does it show the SKU number or the NGC certification on it? The certification number. That would kind of help me to generally where to look for those guys. So they might be in a couple of different places. Is it this one? It's not the prettiest, but check her out. This is a Class I Anonymous Flawless. $39 start. Bit tougher. You have that cross in the reverse. Later Anonymous Flawless. And we have a few quite pretty Anonymous Flawless today as well. Nice pickup. Inheritance Suspender. Here's a Class B Anonymous Flawless. Jesus Christ, King of Kings written on the reverse. Jesus Christ Vasile Vasileos. Okay. Let me pick those out, Tato. So this for 50. This is a great looking Anonymous Flawless. Nice large flan. We have Jesus Christ, King of Kings, written on the reverse. Gemini is in the lead. Let's see, 96. Nice pickup there. Early on. So 96, 25, 3. Start for 29, 17.99. 5 centimes from France. And for 433, 4210. The rectangular pieces, they're probably going to be Chinese gambling tokens from the 18th, 19th century. They're made out of pearl. They're called mother of pearl tokens generally. So, and we'll buck and go the 1797 copper centime. Not bad shape there. 4806. Tattoo is in the lead on the 1797. Nice pickup. Always bet on that one too. We have lost more on coins than but we've only sold 12 coins. So. 1807, 15 Kreuzer. Let me pick out some of those WI14s. Currently at $1 on the 15 Kreuzer. Gemini's going to pick it up. $17 start on this Nuremberg Chaton. We have a ship on the obverse. Let's see, 13, 17, and 20. Almost looks Masonic. Nice pickup. Here's one of their. Ooh, that's kind of nice. The assassination of William of Orange. It's depicted on the one side. Okay, 17 and 20. Prater Shane, do you know? Maybe I can try to type it in. But if you can give me the SKU number on it, if you click on the item and that the string of letters and numbers in the description, that'd help me out on picking it out. But I should be able to get it before too long. Just make it a little easier. Here's a Spanish Netherlands Chaton. This one has a nice brown color to it. Some hits. Joyous Entry of Archdukes, and then 20. We want 20. Nice pickup, Gallienus. 1579. Spanish Netherlands Chaton. What was the 99? Let's see. This 10. 96, 10. Nice pickup, Gallienus. It's good to see you. Okay, Buck and Go. 17th century at 1600s. United Kingdom, British farthing token. Pretty good detail on this. This is a merchant's token. And then we'll have that requested coin out AG soon. Next up here. The Thaler. 1861 Prussian coronation Thaler. Okay, and then 989. Okay, let's Buck and Go this 3 Stuber. From 1805, 3 Stuber. That's a BT. I think we're about to pick out some Islamic. Here's a 17th century, early 17th century Islamic silver coin. Buck and Go. Some beautiful calligraphy. Some slight wear. And we'll have the requested coin out next. Sean is in the lead. Vincent. We have some green porcelain pieces that I'm looking at too. Sweet Spot is in the lead at 20. Very nice pickup. Here's the requested coin. The late 10th century Buoyed silver Durham. So 04. Just 22. Currently at $5 on the medieval Islamic coin. Nice silver, larger flan. Vincent is in the lead at 15. Nice pickup. Here's a green porcelain mark. Buck and Go. From the Lower Cilicia. I love weed. Gonna pick that one up at 11. Under art cost on that one. Buck and Go, 1972. 20 marks. from the German Democratic Republic. It's going to be East Germany. It's a clad coin, but kind of a more fun communist state here. $15. It's probably a mix between, even like condition wise, we probably shouldn't start them at that. But what's the skew on them? The chances are they are lower condition. I don't think they're going to be the beautiful coins. Let's see. So King Cole, with that in mind, I can pull them out, or we can leave them be. But that my guess, they're not beautiful coins. They've been the Abbasid Caliphate silver. Buck and Go, 1936. Canadian quarter. Actually, some of them aren't too bad. The Sesterci look. The lower and bronzes look pretty fun. Oh, you're right. This is a shilling. This is not a Canadian quarter. This is a British shilling. Okay, 08. 01. We'll leave that for a second. It's an Iberian coin, I think. Six. We can try to pull out some Abbasid. But I think I just ran an Abbasid coin that did not get a bit pretty shame. So we'll start this for 15. 99 is pious ass. Jinx is in the lead. This is gonna be worth money. You know, it might. We've had different editions of Treasure Town flips. Let's see. 1107. Bit of a better merchant's token. Here's a Commodus Sestertius. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna start this one at 15. Like I will say, I'd start it at 29. So if you're interested in that, let me know. They're not bad pieces, and I feel pretty good about sending that off to grading. Let's start at 29. Commodus Sestertius. So I'm about to send off a Roman Imperial submission to NGC, so I didn't realize that we had these in here, else I would have probably have just put them in that sub, so I'm going to run them. There's no bids. They will be off at NGC in the next week, and we'll see them back in a couple months. For the eBay, we'll probably see them below the bronzes. So this for 21. This is a Domitian de Pontus. So first century. Well, it's generally the track that they go. Is whenever they go to, if we send them to NGC, there's a good chance we're going to send them to the Bay. Pressure. No pressure. I had a former roommate who used to say that. whenever he'd ask somebody something. So he'd be like, no pressure. There's no pressure. Like, it's just always. Yeah, that is a fun reverse type, I think. Okay, Buck and Go. German 75 Finnig. 1921 city of Kitzingen. We're on some medieval coins coming up next. We're starting with the IDs. $21 starting this half coat. We have the soldier charging left on horseback there. Yeah, we're off. I don't think we're super interested in ancients. If there are any requests, let me know. I don't think so, James, on that last one. It's set to Buck and Go, and I don't think it would hit like $10. $21 start on this Arab Sasanian. Jay Mats, maybe we'll try to raid a clothing stream just for you today. Run an Augustus. We'll switch over to some NGC coins. I'm going to show it. I'm not going to run it because I don't have it. Because there's a speck of bronze disease, and I have it set to Buck and Go, which I'm too nice of a coin. I think we'll just kind of let it sit for a bit. I can't start it at $1 right now. So I can go and price it, but my guess is it's going to be like 50 plus. An Augustus ass. Five. Here's a Philip II unit. Ooh, this is a really nice reverse. We have Philippou on the reverse written up top. And this is a little fun. This is kind of maybe a little bit of autism, but I always thought for a while I thought I had until I actually like learn. I don't know if I started using more brain cells. Maybe I started using more brain cells. I thought it said Philippos because that would be the nominative case for the Greek. But I was like, this is a really weird sigma. I just don't get it. It doesn't make sense if it's Philippon because Philippos is masculine, it's not neuter. And that would put in the accusative case. But it's Philippou, so it's the genitive. So this is what this is saying is this coin is of Philip. So this is of Philip's coinage. We do have some, and then the same happens with all of the coins. Like this Alexander coin would be like Alexandru, it wouldn't be Alexandros. Yeah, we do have some NGC ancients. We can start at $29. Let me see if I can pick some stuff out for us to run. We do have some Marcus Aurelius. Marcus Aurelius, we have some Denarii that are going to start at like $139. Let's see, I have one right here. And then let me pick out some of our $29 start ancients. So here's a Marcus Aurelius silver denarius. And we'll run No bids on that one. It's fine. Here's a Claudius Gothicus Antonianus. Yeah, no problem there. Fletch, it's always important to make smart choices. Claudius Gothicus Antonianus double denarius. We can go back to some raw coins, or I'll take out some of these mother of pearl. $12 start. On this mother of pearl token. And we do have some fish. We have some more fun designs with the mother of pearl. Alright, well, let's see, 173. And if there's no bids here, we can just sit around and stare at each other for a bit too. Good to see you, Sorcerer. You have a club or a shamrock on both sides of this one. Nice pickup. If there are any requests, let me know. Otherwise, you just take it slower. It's fun. I can show some stuff that we've got out, maybe. Go ahead, Jessica. Here's some Alexander the Great units that we just opened up from an NGC submission that we received back. And a few Greek coins, like non-Macedonian Greek coins, but they're mostly Macedonian. Some Philip II. We have some nicer Antoniani. Some graded denari. Let's run a denarius. One. Here's a Severus Alexander denarius. This will start at 69. But in VF, it should trend to around 100. As a kind of a going rate. Bridger's in the lead on it. Shannon at 72 is going to be a severe discount on that one. Congratulations. Here's a Commodus denarius. Let's see what other types of coins we have for today. We have some Widow's Mites. Not really bad looking ones. This was kind of pretty. More denary. Some Vespasian. AE. Yeah, let's pick it out. Trajan. AG, good morning to you. Or I guess it's this afternoon here. I guess you're probably on the west coast then. It's the AE 36. O201. I do live in the future. $69 start. On this Elizabeth I shilling. very good reverse, but the obverse portrait is worn off pretty hard. That is what that one looks like. All right, if there are any requests, let me know. I'd be happy to get to them. But I guess this show might just be lacking the coins that we're really interested in. Yeah, we can run some of the Alexander the Great video on the table. I think we're starting at 100. This one has a very clean reverse with a green patina. We just opened this box yesterday. Let's fill up. Yeah, it does look like a hot dog. There we have that Heracles obverse. I think legend has it that Alexander took after that god. We have Hercules, Heracles portrayed on the obverse with the Nemean lion skin draped over his head. Seven. I think we have one or two more. We have 37. This is a clean example. This is 034. Tiffany still in the lead at 109. Nice pickup. I think this is going to be the last one that we have out of all of them. I think this is the last one we have. I put all of them ones that we got out of the sevens this show. So this is the last one that we've got. It's a pretty good example. Well-centered obverse. Nice pickup, Tiffany. Those would be great coins. So, 4H. $34 start on this Pruda. Minted in their Alexander Janaeus. Anchor on the one side and a star on the other. Bridger in the lead. Nice pickup. Here's a mother of pearl token. $12 start. Very textured. It's nice. 2, 4, 7. 6. Sorcerer's in the lead. Nice pickup. Oh yeah, and these have a bit of provenance that come with them too. So this is a what is it? I think this is a Denmark coin dealer, Arnold Hansen. So and then the the collector flip had an attribution saying bought from Arnold Hansen, like Mark 321 7. Actually, I think that they have it on. We put that on the coins as well, kind of like this, like a collector sticker on it. I think it's really cool. I guess Gabe and I thought that was really cool, and we were able to find this collector had bought from several dealers that were in kind of the same circle, and I was able to find pictures of all of the dealers online together. So this is a Chinese gambling token from the 18th to nice pickup source. The 18th and 19th centuries. And you were saying that there were a lot of the pearls like hand engraved, right? Or is that someone else saying that? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, but they're pretty cool gambling tokens. Do you need something to work on?
You want me to sort?
Yeah, I want you to sort.
What package? Or just that?
I did the easy stuff, but sort and ID has to go through it basically. Okay, we'll buck and go this 500 lira silver. No gold nuggets. I don't think we have any gold today. Flashy coin, flashy silver Italian coin. Buck and go. And Gabe will be running a paper sale tomorrow, which would be great. It'd be very fun. Astro. Cheap. Nice pickup. $29 start. $17.99. Copper 10-cent timepiece. Yes. Should have some great paper. We'll run an Islamic coin after this. $21 start. Afghan rupee. Silver Islamic coin, and after this we can go back to some graded coins. Might be what we're interested in looking at. Start with an anonymous phallus. Have the last of the anonymous phallus that we have in our inventory in this sale. Some of it is kind of new old stock like this. We've had this for a couple of years, just kind of sitting in the back. East Christ Vasileos, Jesus Christ, King of Kings. We have a few very attractive pieces. Brandon is in the lead on this Christ portrait phallus. Let me pick out. I'll run the group as we go. Just like pretty agnostically run the group, I think. There's a lot of them are kind of ugly coins, to be honest. So 930. Here we go. $50 start. Jesus Christ, King of Kings, Class B anonymous phallus. Very strong strike. Very clear eyeballs, even. Nice pickup, Jake Disney. $44 start. Philip II of Macedon. This is the father of Alexander the Great. Unit. Starting at 44. Kazoo. What's up? Let's pick up Tiffany. We'll try and gun down all of these guys that we can find. Philip II, starting at 44. It has the head of Apollo on the one side. 39. Probably not. I don't think that we have any large silver pieces, to be honest. I mean, large bronze. 5 kopecks. Here's a Greek piece. This is not. It is Macedonian. It's not a Philip. A little bit of a later Greek piece. $9.30. Yeah, we'll try to pick them out. Here's another Philip II. Stronger obverse. 115. And we'll pick out that Christ Follis next. Nice pickup. Class B anonymous Follis. It's overstruck. You can see the second orb, second nimbus. East crease, Basileos. Nice pickup, J Dizzle. Here's another Greek piece from the Kingdom of Thrace. $44 start. Let's see, 685023 Mark. And then 060 is a great looking coin. I'm looking at it right now. We're another Philip II after this, and I think it's going to be a denarius, so we'll see if I can pick it out. This guy. Nice Class A anonymous Follis. Very sharp. Nice pickup there, doesn't it? Here's Philip II. No problem. Thanks for requesting him. Nice reverse. Philippou written on the reverse. Then we want 685 as a number. Nice pickup, Shannon. Let's run this $12 start. Tiny's mother of pearl token. And I'll try to work towards 685. $0.24 maybe? $0.23. Trajan Denarius. Not so coin savvy, nice pickup. I know, I really like that. There's a small handful of them that had that engraving. It was nice stuff. It looks really good with the pearl. And Trajan Denarius, $69 start. Nice reverse. SPQR. You can read that on the left side. Nice pickup, Mark. Run one more Trajan Denarius. And then we'll see. Nice. 2, 4. $69 start. And 0504. And I'll try to we'll pull out the AE36. $21 start in the Seljuk of Rum, Silver Durham. Nice calligraphy all around the coin. No bids on that. We'll run this, and then if there are any requests, let me know. Otherwise, we'll just take it slower. Elizabeth I, silver shilling. As requested by Bridger. Nice pickup. Let's see, 01-246. 2714. Let's pull it out. $27.14. JW in the lead at 18. Nice win. Came in. No, you're perfectly fine. Not so coincidentally. Glad to have you here. $39 start. On this English penny. It's an Edward the First or Second. Here's the portrait. JW's in the lead. Nice pickup. Buck and Go 1921. German 50 Pfennigs. Do you have paperwork? What do you mean by like paperwork? Like certificates of authenticity? And Astra is going to pick that. Oh, we're well under Treasure Town cost. Like we are the like we sell real coins. Anything in NG, like we don't like provide like the paperwork with like a signature, like an arbitrary signature for saying that this is like authentic. But that we basically provide that whenever we sell a coin in our flip. Like coins in our flip are real. There have been probably like we can probably count them on like one hand the number of cases where someone's like messaged us and like, yeah, hey, this coin doesn't look good. And in that case, like we always like take it back and stuff, or like we always like refund and make things good, because that it does happen, especially with ancient coins. Yeah. Oh, for like shipwrecks especially, any shipwreck stuff that we have will come from like like it'll have like the Tosha certificate or the conception certificate and stuff like that. But yeah, certificates of authenticity or paperwork, like or toilet paper, because it's just someone's like signature. But it's always on. Everything pins, especially in this industry, pins on someone's reputation, and how it's often like looked at is that like a certificate. If someone's like giving you the COA with a coin and stuff, they're probably trying to get out of some of the responsibility, or trying to like throw this responsibility of that on somebody else. So we don't bother with that. But that's so funny. I'm Kaz, why did it not mute that or take that out? That's funny. But it does that. That's crazy. Oh, that's funny. Like an actual cursor, it doesn't. Yeah. Yeah, and like so we sell a lot of like NGC coins, and NGC does not have a buyback guarantee on coins that they have. That's so funny. So NGC will not technically guarantee that the coins are authentic. Now, NGC will not ever slab a coin that they think is not authentic. We get plenty of coins back that NGC will give a no decision on, or NGC does not want a slab for one reason or another, such as the coin has surface issue problems or they think the coin is tooled. NGC will not put those in their slabs even when the coin is like they agree it's very good. So NGC is not going to put anything in a slab that they don't like agree with, but they're not, because they don't have a buyback guarantee. They do not guarantee the authenticity of their coins. Similar to like they don't guarantee a grade on ancient coins, because there's not like an index on stuff, so there's no buyback guarantee. Exactly, Mark. Exactly. These are just NC coins. That's what they should do. They should start making their ancients department NC coins. Cooper. Yeah, we might have some. That's funny. Jadizzle. Let's see if we can pull out some Celtic Quinary. I see just the one in the. But we should not have any coins in the buy it now. Let's see if there is one. I don't see any coins in the buy it now. We usually don't have too much in there. Gouging. Let's see. Great. Numismatically great coins. And these changes to that. Okay. This is not in here. 725. Let's see. What do we want to find? Celtic Quinary. Let's see if we can find any Celtic. Let's see. 0510. $34 start. Celtic Quinarius. Horse in the reverse. This is from the Dewey tribe. Celts are modern day Gaul. Modern day France and Gaul. Let's go. Kings. What's up, Raiders? Very nice, Mark. Glad to pick you up with that then. I'm gonna run an Opens Durham next. Let's see. Yeah, we can try to pick it out, Jadizzle. Buck and go on this Opens Durham. It's at 886. 14th century Islamic coin. Jinx is in the lead at 18. $34 start on this Valerius Gratis. Pruda. In the time of Christ, 15 to 26 AD here. Struck under Tiberius. Jadizzle's in the lead. Currently at 50, Shannon. We haven't run too many Valerius Gratis. We had some Porcus Festus and a lot of the Hasmonean Kings, specifically minted under Alexander Jannaeus. Only a few of these coins that I had pulled out. Here's another Valerius Gratis. Run a Porcus Festus. Yeah, and that's found in Axe. Yeah. Sent him up the line. There's a Festus. Also has many kings. Especially if you come from like a high church place, because you have a kind of a connection with the saints in those. I agree with that. We have a lot of Marcus Aurelius Denarii today. Yeah, Herod. I agree, Goober. They are pretty cool. Let's see, we can just pick out some coins that are in front of us, I suppose. Yeah, exactly, Mark. $12 start on this larger mother of pearl token. 2 birds on the inside there. Astros in the lead. So we can find a fish. Any medieval? Yeah, we should have some. We should have a stock of medieval. We can try to pick some stuff out from that time frame. Nice pickup sorcerer. There's a fish-shaped mother of pearl token. This was one of the thick ones that we saw the other day. A little bit of toning on it, nothing super wild. The Astra's at 12, which would be crazy, especially for fish. Let me see if I can sift around and find anything that might be medieval. Astra's at 21. Let's see, 28. Sorcerer at 27. Coins to get. Yeah, that's cool. All of my friends love Christ Wallace. I think it's the coolest thing ever. It's a 12. It's just buck and go on this 1771 Prussian 3 groschen. Buck and go. Yeah, they are. Neat coins. Here's a late 15th, early 16th century half groat. From Lithuania. Starting at 21. MC is in the lead. I'm gonna pick it up. You have some nice ones. You have some nice ones. These are made of silver, Josh. These are, well, I guess it's technically Billings, which is kind of a lower quality silver, but it is still has silver content. Yeah, we do have some Byzantine. I can run one that's in front of me. This is a Class B anonymous Wallace. Cool. Let's pull out that Quinarius. $39 start. Gabriel is in the lead. Let's see if I can find that AB 49 of 137. Gabriel Gab. Nice pickup. That's great. $34 start on the Celtic Quinarius from the Sequani tribe. Had a roam on the obverse. Oh, yeah. I wonder if we have any today. Do you know if there were any Constantine in the group that you ID'd yesterday, Gabe? We put into the Constantine the Great. Okay. Well, yeah, I put everything that you had in that you didn't mark for. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think Gabe was saying that we should have a few. Here's a Nuremberg Jeton from 1615. And then I'll go through, we'll run some raw ancients that are kind of nicer. Probably start in the mid-teens, some will start in the 30s. Nice pickup, Jinx. But there are a lot of London Mint coins in this group. And some slightly better types, I believe, as well. Yeah, some London Mint. This is Licinius I, so he would have been alive at the same time as Constantine, and who Constantine eventually defeats to unite the Roman Empire in 324. $34 start on this. And this Licinius I follows with a green patina, which is a bit more of the sought-after color of ancient coins. Astro's in the lead. We have Genius on the reverse. Nice pickup. Crispus, London Mint. So this at 16. The obverse is a bit of damage on it, but I think the plan is very stable. We have 2 victories on the reverse. And Crispus is the eldest son of Constantine. And Constantine actually deposes of him. So he said, all good deals. I'm not able to get today. It's okay, Josh. We're glad to have you here. Let's see, 80-35. We'll try to pull that one out. We'll see if we can. Here's another Crispus. We'll run through this group unless we get to no interest, but there should be some nicer coins in this. Another Crispus issue. 316 to 326. Some to just get graded. Let's see if we can pull that up. 1705. $21 start on this Iberian ass. 120 to 50 BC. Better coin here. Jinx is in the lead. Currently at 31 Gemini. Jinx at 35. Nice pickup. Here's a Constantine II. One of the sons of Constantine ruling under his father. So as Caesar. Let's see. 056049. So we can find that one. Foodie Dad, good to see you in the lead. Astro. Jar Jar, nice. Glad to hear it. That's tragic, Josh, because large Greek gold coins are very, very extremely expensive. I'm sorry to hear that. Crispus issue. From the London Mint. And then here's a St. Constantine bronze issue that will start at 34. We want 056049. 7. I think I'm getting a bit cherry picked out of that group. Jay Dizzle. So I'm kind of reassessing. $89 starting this Diable. Last Druid is on it. Here's the St. Constantine. From the London Mint. The requested coin. $20.09. Nice pickup. Constantine II. Starting at 16. Brian is in the lead. Nice pick of Astro. And here's a Crispus. Bronze. Again, the eldest son of Constantine, who is killed by his father because he's accused of sleeping with his stepmother. Nice pickup, and then we'll go back to some Polish Lithuanian. Here's a 3-poker Buck and Go Polish Lithuanian silver piece. Ooh, we have some German Not Geld we'll pick out next. Not Geld. And you see the 2 and 3 of the date. What's that right under the NGC slab? Leopold right under the NGC. Let's see. Like directly down this guy? Oh, this. It's a large silver piece. That's what it is. Very thick silver piece. We'll pick it out. I think it's like 2+ ounces, 2.3 ounces or something. It's a thick boy. Buck and Go on the Bavarian Iron Tin Finnig Not Geld. And Astro's picking up for a buck. 189 start on the Senegal, 150 francs. From 1975. This is a massive coin. Nice pickup. Okay, Brandon, let's see what those guys are going to be. Okay, AE36, 2007, we got that. And then 52, 111, 12. $19 start on this Palestinian bronze mill. It is a very nice condition, like grade-wise. I think Philip or Philip II, like Philip the Arab, Syrophoenician tetradrachm. It has some bronze disease. And here's a 2 mils. Astro is in the lead. Nice pickup. Run some Buck and Goes. Here's a 1970 Canadian 10 cents. 1870, 10 cents. We have Queen Victoria on the obverse. Only at $5. Nice pickup. We're gonna lose money on that one. 1931, 10 cents. From Canada, King George V on the obverse. Nice pickup, Justin. Likewise. Treasure Town losses. Back to back there. 1919, 10 cents. World Stackers in lead. Sorcerer at $6. 1938. Silver 2 shillings, starting at 14. This is from Great Britain. 1938. Silver 2 shillings. Jinx is in the lead. Nice pickup. Here's a Panamanian silver Balboa. So let's start this. Let's go. Fucking go. 1947 silver Balboa. $66. 4. Brian is in the lead at 6 and 3. Jay Santa. Brian at 71. 76. Nice pickup. Here's a bronze French silver shooting medal from the 19th century, the latter half of the 19th century, when this would have been engraved and minted. It's a French shooting medal. 6 or 7. Nice pickup. That was the only Balboa that we had. Buck and go. 17th century British farthing token. This is great. This is great shape. I usually start these. I like to start these at 19, but I think I just lose so much on them. This scales under 10. This is crazy. I should not be near this level. And Jay Santa, I think, is going to get one of the deals of the day. Nice pickup. We'll do a buck and go. 1624 Polish Lithuanian Commonwealth 3 poker. Nice pickup, Gemini. $29 start on French shooting medal. Bronze French shooting medal. The nude figure holding rifle. RT is in the lead. Nice win. Buck and go. 709.06. Okay, let's see if we can find it. Currently at $8. 709.06. Here we go, Marcus Aurelius. That's great. Okay, sorry. Jay Dizzle, it's not. This is gonna start at 139. It's not gonna start at 69. That might change things. So I'll leave it there. It's a 139 start on the Marcus. So if we still want to go on it, but it's not a 69 start. Perfect. Here's a Middle Ages German States Hofpfennig. You have a good eye on sifting through all of the items. I do have to say that. Nice big. Yeah. No, I don't have any of that in the doc. Are you putting it in the too good? Okay. 1917. Currently at $2. And Gabe will be running a paper sale tomorrow. Should be a very, very great sale. Gabe, on a scale of 1 to 10, how awesome will the not gold paper sale be tomorrow? Gabe's holding up 11 fingers. 1803 quarter skilling from Sweden. We're going to Bear San Hemidram next. Jim, yes. Yeah, yes. So that'll start it. I have it set for 3. Is that when you want it? You want it at 3 p.m.? Yeah. So it'll start at 3 p.m. tomorrow. It's going to be lit. Gabe's going to push P. I don't even know what the reference is, but that's what Gabe's going to be pushing. So I'd be sure to save that. 3 CST, 3 Central Time. 4 p.m. Eastern Time. 2 p.m. Pacific Time. No, that's 1 p.m. Pacific Time. I can't math. $76. $21 start on this Islamic Seljuk of Rum, Durham. Attractive calligraphy throughout the coin. Here is a 12th to 13th century Durham. So silver Islamic coin in front of us. With no bids. That's probably close to the melt. If there are any requests, let me know. Otherwise, we'll just take a break. Let's see. Any Ottoman? Nothing specifically Ottoman. We have a lot of Islamic Justin, but nothing specifically Ottoman. Again, we'll run some MGC Ancients in a second. The Marcus right here is 139. Oh yeah, he's pushing through them. What cheap ancients do we have? We have a lot of kind of cheaper ancients. I think most of what we have is. Yeah, we do have some raw ones. We don't have anything that's like a dollar, if that's what you're asking. But I have some ancients that'll start probably around the 10 mark, maybe, or at least 16. I know that some 16 stuff. Some ancient Islamic might be. I have some buck and go stuff. Oh yeah, we have most of the graded stuff that we have is honestly under $40, to be honest. Like here is we probably have some raw denarii, but we're not going to have any denarii that is likely not any denarii under with that price range though. So here is Alexander Janaeus Pruda. This is the same widow's mite that would be used, we'll reference in Mark 12 and Luke 21. Let's see if we can find our $21, $29 starts. Most of our denarii is going to start in the $70 range. Here's a Tetricus, the first Antonianus. Currently at the start bid of $29. 048. Let's see if I can pull it out. Oh, 048. MC is in the lead. One more Tetricus, and then we'll run an Augustus pass. 048032. Oh, maybe it's nice pickup. 123 B man. 24. This is an Augustus ass from 27 to 14 AD, 27 BC to 14 AD. L. Johnson. We're actually going to lose money on that one. Nice pickup. Tetricus the first, Antonianus. Oh, 48. Sparty Gator. It's a sharp reverse on that guy. Three, two. Tetricus the first. Double Denarius Antonianus. Again, really sharp obverse. Run a Commodus Denarius next. Still looking for 056, 048. I'm going to find 063. Commodus Denarius starting at 69. Wait, 048 what? Let's see. I found 014. Brian is in the lead. Okay, cool. Nice pickup. 4804. Byzantine Anonymous Follis, $39 start. Great reverse. Jesus Christos Vasile Vasileos. Jesus Christ, King of Kings in reverse. 5, 6, 4, 8. Oh, 4, 8, no, 4, 6. Here's 4, 8. Rob. The Diobel Triobel. $89 start. There's the bull on the reverse. 046. Jay Dizzle, you have a great rest of your day. And here's the Pontus Amicis. Silver Dram. I think these are the 2 requested ones. But no bids on that. Should move this to eBay. Go back to some $29 starts. Rob, I'm not sure if you saw those, but we did run the 2 coins. Here's a Tetricus the First. Antonianus. And then we also have some Horde coins that are graded by NGC. Some like South Petherton and Epfig Horde coins. Those are, I think, grades from like VF to all the way to AU, and the prices will range from 84 to 140, I think, for AUs. 123 B-Man is in the lead. Nice pickup. I'll run one more $29 start ancient. If there are any requests, let me know. Otherwise, might actually just try to jump around in the Phillips. Yeah, let me see. We're going to fill up next. Nice pickup, 123 B-Man. $44 start. Philip of Macedon, that's the father of Alexander the Great. Ancient here. We do have some Numidian coins as well. Here's a ancient Thracian coin, starting at 44. We'll run another Philip II unit next. Here's a Philip II unit. Maybe we'll sprinkle in here a raw ancient. The head of Apollo on the obverse. This is a Saint Constantine the Great bronze coin, bronze issue, minted in London, starting at 34. It's a slightly better type. And we'll run another Philip after this. $44 start on the Philip of Macedon. We'll run a Sicilian silver coin next. Nice pickup, Tiffany. Here's the Sicilian silver. Sicilian bronze silver. $50 start on the Himilitron. And we'll run a mother of pearl token. Maybe run a couple bronzes and then run some more $29 start ancients. Let's see what fun raw coins we have lying around. A little bit of toning on this mother of pearl token. Brian is in the lead. Brian at 15, RT at 16. Nice pickup. We have a heart on this mother of pearl token from 1720 to 1840. These are Chinese gambling tokens. Hadrian Denarius next. Shane gonna pick that up for the start bid. Here's a Hadrian Denarius, $69 start. We'll run some more $29 start ancients. Sparty Gator in the lead at the start bid. Nice win there. Tetricus the first, Antonianus. Starting at 29. Five, 7. Nice pickup. One more Tetricus the first. And then we'll run a Commodus Denarius. 1, 2, 3, B-Man is in the lead. Sparty Gator is at 33. Keppa Kai. Nice win. Commodus Denarius starting at 69. Silver Denarius from 177 to 192. Same Emperor and Gladiator. I think it's cool. We'll run one more Commodus. And we'll go back to running some raw coins. Commodus Denarius. Silver 2nd century Roman Imperial Denarius. Fucking go. Queen Wilhelmina, 10 cents. We might have some Nero coins. Justin, if you type in Nero in the auction tab, it should populate anything. We're currently at $1 on the silver piece. It should populate anything that we have that is Nero. If we have anything. Let's pick up. Fucking go. Prussian zinc, 10 Pfennigs. Zinc 10 Pfennigs. This is a German Notgeld coin from 1917. German Notgeld minted in the province of Saxony. Sparty Gator's going to pick it up for 6. Here's another iron 10 Pfennigs. This one's pretty. 1919. Province of Rhine. We have a sword. 2 swords. Making a cross in the anchor. It's a cool design. Run a Cilician Armenian Tak Vorum next. Shane is in the lead at $8. Shane, Justin, Ooh. Let's pick up $29 start on the Cilician Armenian tack foreign from the early 14th century, from 1308 to 1320. 049, 044, Justin. Let's see what we've got. Okay. Buck and go on the porcelain Mark. Martin Luther on the one side. 1921. Porcelain not geld Mark. And $4, we're going to lose double digits on that. Nice win. All right, no more buck and goes for the minute. Moment being. That was crazy. Okay, maybe we'll run some paper in a second. Hopefully not. Here's a Nero. $50 start on the Nero Roman Provincial. Large SC on the reverse Sonatus Consulto. Tiffany's in the lead. Nice win. Was 39. I don't think we get too much worse. Let's run some not geld paper. So these are like 1920s German not geld notes. Let's see what we have. I think a lot of the same. Oh, there's some interesting things here. So I'm going to run these sudden death. Let's move it up a bit. Like around 10 notes here. A lot of similar notes. Let's see what we have. Let's see. So we'll run the sudden death. Buck and go. J. Burns. These are German not geld notes. These are German. It's like German paper money from the 1920s. $12. We're gonna lose a bit on that one. Nice pickup. Don't we lose? Like that's kind of crazy. They should trend like 30 pluses. For the most part, we'll run a few of them. Maybe just fare very poorly on all of them, as possible. Cool, like spooky themes there. Buck and go, sudden death. About 3 seconds. Never mind, it's not running sudden death. I'll turn sudden death on. Let's see, 2. And Game Shaw. Nice pickup. That's an interesting one. Sudden Death is on. Very exciting game. So Sudden Death's on. We have about 5 seconds on this group. Currently at $3. 12 again, taking hits. It's kind of cool. Fucking go Sudden Death. Got 3 seconds on the clock. It says for, whoa, okay. RT. That's a fantastic win. We have made $- on running Not Guild. All right, we will, let's see, what is this? This will be the last one that we run, probably today, because these have, I don't think there's been a lot of interest in Not Guild today. We, very, very likely, we can see a She-Wolf and Twins. It's not very likely that we'll see paper, though. That went horribly. All right, let's see if we can find the She-Wolf and Twins. I think it's going to be an AD62. $29 start. I tried to redeem the ones. Very interesting. I don't know how that all works, to be honest. Maybe someone else who's gone through it will be able to shed light on it. But I think you have to try to do it preemptively. I think you have to say that you're going to redeem it before you bid on an item. But I could be mistaken. I don't know how it looks because I don't buy and whatnot. I know, Gabe, but I look at different pages than you look at often. But I think that's what I've heard. You have to like attempt to redeem it before you purchase. This is a beautiful one. That She-Wolf and Twins design. Texas Scooters in the lead. So I'm not sure if that's what you did, if you did that. Or if you didn't do that, I would try that for next time. But if you tried to do it, but if you did already do that, we can try to help you out. But I can't kind of troubleshoot on. We'll have to do it after the show ends. Here's a Serbian dinar, large counter mark on the reverse. And we have that Christ portrait. We see East Crease here. And then there's the counter mark. These are popular coins. No bids. there are any requests, let me know. Otherwise, we can start to wind down today, I think. Yeah, let's pull out some Nvidian. $15 start. You do have to redeem first, and I believe it adjusts the purchase price in the purchase area. Nice pickup, Gamshaw. Yeah, let's see what we can do. Let's run some Nvidian. I'll try to pull out that 2711 number. Here's a 1927 Standing Liberty quarter starting at. We have another Phillip. Let's run the Phillip. All right. $44 start on this Phillip Macedon, and then we'll run some Nvidian next. We have Phillip on horseback, Philippos written on the reverse on top. $69 start on this Kingdom Numidia bronze. Always very popular coins. Let's see. Glad to have them in, but not very popular at the moment. Nice pickup, Tiffany. I think we have 5 of them today. So we have Tiffany in the lead at 69. Nice win. This one has a pretty good obverse and a pretty good reverse. Nice pickup. And we have one more after this. All right, if there are any, oh, it's the WX27, WY27. Nice wins there. All right, what is it? 27, 11, 9. This will start for 29. This is a Trajan de Pontus. No problem, Tiffany. Thanks for requesting. Trajan de Pontus. Gamshaw is in the lead on it. Nice pickup. Right. If there are any requests, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just kind of go here and there. And then we can find somebody to raid before too long. $21 start on this half rope. Late 15th century, early 16th century half rope. All right. Cool stuff. Let's see. If there are any requests, let me know. Be happy to get to them. It's possible. Christian wanted me to start running stuff. I personally don't like running paper in these shows, but Christian does like running paper in them. And so we've applied to eBay Live, so we might check that out too. All of the Nazi stuff is on the eBay Spartigator. We're not allowed to do Nazi coinage on Whatnot. So if you go to treasure_town_coins, there should be a variety of coins there that you're probably interested in. All right. It's just expensive for the most part. If you send an NGC ancient coin to get graded, uh, it'll probably take a hot minute for it to go through, and it'll likely cost like just if you send like one coin, like it'll including shipping like there and back, you're probably looking at 60 plus, 70 plus, because it costs around $30 to get a coin graded for the most part. Yeah, it takes a while. I think most of our graded subs that we have where we get the actual grade on the coins take around a year to get back. So, but it might be better if we often send in like bulk, so we're sending in lots of coins at a given time. But I'm not sure about like if you just sent like one coin, it might get through in a couple months. But Tiffany might be speaking from experience with a small sub, but I would imagine she might be also speaking on a large sub too. Both, yeah. So it looks like bad turnaround times any way you look at it. So it might be easier to, I don't know, just buy as is if you like the graded. And that way it should probably be cheaper too. All right, I'll just hang around for a little bit, but I'm not gonna run anything unless there are requests. So I kind of feel like I'm pissing in the wind for the most part. Stuff up. I did run the James. I did. Nice win. Yeah, let me sift through to see if we have any. I'll try to run all of the fill up that I have on hand. Let's see, 96. I also have those Tets. There should be some Syrophoenician Tets. I just typed in Philip. Okay, I'm only seeing two that we have, unless we spelled Philip wrong. It's this guy and one more. This one. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we just spelled Philip differently. Let's see. No, I don't know what. Here's Philip the second. A little bit of a better reverse. An 016. Thanks. One three. Yeah, let's see if we can pull it out. Oh no, there's a handful. There's a good amount. I guess I put that entire sub here in the show. Because that is what it is looking like. I put the entire sub in the show. So we could clean house. I don't know how many more Phillips we've got. This is still the same sub. That was the Solanian League bronze. 2-7. Thracian bronze. I love their horses. Let me see if I can find that one, Gabe. Gabe, do you think we have the... Not you, Gabe. Sorry. Gabe Da. I checked the other Gabe. The... Now he's disappointed. Now I need to call his name for some reason. The coupon figured out. So I would like to make sure we're good to go on that. Oh shoot, what happened? Here's the Crusaders follow us. Antiochus. This is a Seleucid bronze. Oh, we do have another Philip coming up next. And I'll try to find some of the porcelain. We have some porcelain coming up. Let's see if we can get that one out, Bridger. No, it should be all be in a stack. I think almost every Byzantine that I have run today is sold. So, yeah, we have not run this guy. That's a pretty one. Gabe's in lead at $2. We lose massive at $2. So this is crazy. Today was not a day for porcelain. Not Gallatin Treasure Town. We've lost money on every single one, including this one. Nice pickup, Gabe. Yeah, today was not a buck and go day for Treasure Town. We probably lost on most of the buck and goes that we did. $50 start, Class A, Anonymous Wallace. Nice pickup, Bridger. The Big Ancient Copper. Let's see what it is. It's a Celtiberian bronze issue. And at $1. Wow. All right. I think we could end at that. Texas, that's fantastic. That's a great win. I'd buy him for $1. Okay, let's see. Do we want to raid somebody? Let's see. I think we're probably tapping out. Thank you, Tiffany. Let's see. I don't really recognize any of the new ones unless we're interested in coins and stuff. But I think that I might. I think we're kind of through. No, honestly, Texas Cooter ended on a high note. That is about the highest of a note you can end on. $1 win. Fantastic on the 1624 silver coin. That's pretty great. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty great. I don't get why. I think this is so funny. So I go to raid and they have like I try to go to like the new sellers now. The new sellers start with this is just so funny. The new sellers start with Trader B, AP coins, Nevada coins, the Currency Club, City coins. They all have 100+ people in their shows. VIP, Witter, Shaq, Patriot. You have to scroll all the way to the bottom to get any of the new sellers. It's rigged against them, I think. And then even then, it shows like 3 or 4 people under like 10 viewers, if that. Which is interesting. Okay. 34. Let's just do a reset. I might just be in a bad mood. Jin Dynasty Cash, 1st century AD. So we had a lot of. I thought we had some pretty neat pieces today. Pretty good coins. But I think we just tapped out of it. Let me finish running the sub. Let's see what we have. We can. What is Nemesis? Do you know the SKU number on it? I have Athena on this guy. $27, $11, $17. All right, we'll try to find it. $11.07. It'll start at 29 if you're interested. If not, no problems. All right. So I think we can go raid. All right, we will see y'all. Well, tomorrow. Gabe will be running a paper show tomorrow. So that'll be something great to be part of. Okay. Thanks, everybody. Y'all have a great rest of y'all's Thursday.